Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. 你好.
Hello.
Good morning. First of all, I really want to say in our online classroom, I'm very happy to see your artwork, calligraphy, or painting, and that's what we learned so far today. The calligraphy, you can use it to put on the painting, and also some painting, very basic painting, we say Chinese painting and the Chinese calligraphy. They are same resource, right? So we practice together. And for art, every piece is appreciated. Is good, but some basic rules. If I found something I want to not to correct it, but I want to let you know if something not incorrect, but normally what people do normally, or what my experience from book or from the exhibition the master does. Is like a what, or you may want to do that, shows better. I still want you to know it. So I say, this part probably you want to do that, or should be, like that. If you do like that, looks better. So I just directly say that on your homework. It doesn't mean disencouraged. I'm very, very glad to see the homework, but still want to know where you can improved. So I hope it's not it's not hurting. Yeah, I try to explain that and let you know what's the what the real things should be. Okay. Of course, I mean, most of that is good. I'm very happy to see the calligraphy and the painting. And this time I saw Emily's lotus flower, the flower petals and the whole flower painting. That's exactly what I did, and what I'm kind of addicted to do that. I think once I mentioned at our chrysanthemums, the pattern of the petals, flowers. I did a lot, and I like it. I think almost like the calligraphy practice. And after that, I think when you want to do some free, you feel free because lots of gestures and you did lots of things very fine. It's very, very good exercise, and it itself is art already. Even you call it practice, right? And when you do that, I feel good anyway. And also Mary Dan. So last piece, I say the characters. First, I think once I said, when you do subject and the signature, your name, right? Normally, the subject, the size should be a little bit bigger. Yeah, than your name. There is no reason to put your name larger than the subject or some words there. So in your work, I saw your name is a little bit bigger than the subject, the moonlight, lotus pond, right? And the lotus pond looks very, very thin. So I'm asking what kind of the brush you are using, because looks try to keep it very fine and cannot press anything. Looks like a very tip of the brush and hold it, you know, more. Yeah, it's more like I said, like a hard, like a pencil or charcoal things, like a hard pencil things. So I said yeah, I just happened to be the same time. I just got the two new brushes. I'm just introduce it here. It's for line work, and also is for calligraphy, especially for calligraphy. Let's see what different. Yeah, unmute yourself. Can you tell what different? This is the red. Normally, I think last time I said a small brush like a 7 wolf, 3 sheep. For you can write it for small characters, right? For that, and this is the red whisk we carried for like 20 years for the whisk thing, right? For cat or for like a Chinese painting for the prawn, the shrimp. Qi does very good shrimp and very wistful whisk things. Can you tell what different those two brush, same category?
Well, they're short but fat. They're very fat at the base.
Fat at the base, right? Fat at the base, and the kind of this is like taped gradually, but this kind of super fat here, and the fine tip part a little very long, very small, and very kind of long, not like this way to keep, right? Not like this way to keep down, tape down. A kind of a big belly, and then like that. Okay, yeah, you found that. And what's the reason for that? Because especially for calligraphy, this is actually not the new version, not the new creation. That's from the this also called the Tang-style, you know, Tang Dynasty style. That's the classic, very classic, and to make it very kind of the difficult. So I think now people try to pick up things because during the like the Cultural Revolution time, kind of dislike anything against anything from the ancient time, from the classic. Everything need to be, you know, just a developing country, and everything, this kind of things, cultural thing need to be simple, you know. And now they try to pick up, you know, some things to do. Okay, the reason why this what's good for the calligraphy writing, this part big, supposed to be like a big reservoir there, can hold more ink. And so for the normal one, small brush, of course this reservoir bigger. So when you write, you do not have to how to break the qi to always to get ink, deep ink. Understand, deep ink, and sometimes it's not the right time. It's kind of interrupted, and when you get it back, the ink looks a little bit different, you know. Especially when you write like 4 characters or even 2 characters, right? You do not want to get interrupted at the not at the time. So you need a big reservoir here, and this part is actually smaller than regular same brush, and kind of longer, not very even tip down. So to maintain the tip very small, and even you do a little bit like a rhythm thing. You want to show some rhythm, a little bit press, a little bit lifting, right? A little bit press, a little bit lifting. So this, when you press, it's still this piece never see clear. This piece still small area, small tip, never, very hard, almost avoiding this piece. You wouldn't do that. For this, even small enough, sometimes still hard to, to do that, to press down. See this, keep the reservoir good enough. Meanwhile, keep the tip very fine. And you can even do press, show some beauty of the rhythm. You do press, but hard to make a mistake by press the very rooted part. You do a little bit of press, still this part, still this very small. That's why the shape like that. And how they do the shape like that, why go is, hope you can see it. I don't know if Henry put the picture there. To open it, also there is like a stool, like a stance there inside. Very top, almost cannot see. Is special paper. Make the kind of the to wrap the center of the hair to help it stand more, not totally soft and press down, make the, we call ink pig. So it's black there, but with no reason, too fat, doesn't show any spirit things that we call ink pig. So that's why, yeah, when this is open already, I can see, but I'm very sure cannot really see it. Cannot see, can see it? The definition probably not, not very, so resolution not very high, not high enough, probably cannot see. Anyway, there is about 2/10 of a centimeter of the, like a center stool stance or some things to hold the center hair of the brush to keep the shape. And this is just a smaller things, same usage. So it's different from the small brush and also different from other combination brush because it's made different. That's why expensive. And this bigger, two size, this bigger, this smaller. This for about like the painting, this big or up to even bigger. You sign things, put the subject or calligraphy, anything, signature. And this is for like the card size things, you do that. And the interesting thing is why, also this is a red whisk brush, right? Red whisk brush. And this can do only, this almost not hold any water or ink. So you do things really like the like the piece of bamboo or some things. You do things really just a whisk. When you try to press, what happened? You know, it will like crash, like these things, and you know, it's no, cannot do to really whisk things. Yeah, you do whisk things. Almost no ink, no thickness, almost no thickness. Yeah, and the interesting thing is this bigger. I mean, for usage of what's the area, I think, but this is less price than this one. This I got from the store, and that's why expensive. And this is I contracted got the asked our master. Master Xu, who is the expert, he is the expert and work for us for our specialty requestment for like 20 years already, and we contracted and do our name, our company name on that, and got the price about half price for this one, and also this one. Is if it's good hair, everything is very good, and I think last 5 years ago I got 10. Yeah, in our store, and I know somebody really requested the small brush for calligraphy, or you can use this for line work. And they request, so I got 10 of them, and I didn't really do any promote, because I want people to test it, and it also expensive. We sell that at 99 or 100, something like that, and it's all sold, and no, not even one bad feedback on this brush. So this time, and so I order more and make our brand for that. And don't worry about the paper inside. Lots of picture, and this is old tradition. Tell us, and also I tried. It will destroyed after hair. Don't worry. And you wash it and just leave it in the air. Do not do special, dry it or not. And this for good. Sometimes you want the line, or you want the calligraphy on the painting is really fine and good. I didn't do good. So when I do, I say, oh, I can use even the larger brush, and sometimes I really do the ink pig, and I was use the exhausted ink. You do not want to waste it, and also even you can very technically hold the brush, use just a very tip, but when you do. I didn't do that much the press. When you try to make some rhythm, some press, not hard, not easy at all, right? You will know it, but yeah, just let you know there is a choice, but yeah, and it's up to you, yeah. Or you can think about it, or still use the small brush, fine, yeah. Okay. Let's start.
Victoria, will you demonstrate? Will you demonstrate that brush at some point during the class?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
okay,
why not?
Great.
Okay, first, let me see the larger one. Okay, and dip in the water, totally get wetted, and also you need to do. Water basin is really big. When you wet it, and after wet it, you need to wet it, and after wet it, you need to do this to get water out. Understand? Especially small brush, otherwise will dilute your ink, right? And also, if needed, sometimes for the fine color or some things, even, even do on the paper towel or a piece of used absorbent paper, shrunk paper used. You can also do that. Okay, and ink. My ink actually not very thick, not thick enough. Let's try. Lower this, okay. I do with no care at all, but it shows calligraphy. Lotus in grass style or in between walking and the cursive, right? Moon color. Okay, really fat, but small here. And kind of not ink pig, right? Not ink pig, but consistent, right? Consistent. I didn't re-dip in ink. And this part, see, I go actually pretty slow, right? Pretty slow, and it didn't smell. And you see the press and some lifting things, right? You saw that. You saw that. Not like I use my the bigger brush. Sometimes you can see very even strokes, not that much rhythm, right? Because I cannot press, Okay, I tried a smaller one. Dip in the water, totally wet it, and do this, or even do that. Ink. Okay, I try to do the very small one, see if I can control it. So this is for how big, even now my painting is this big, right? I think the size this big enough. I think big enough. I always use the larger brush, do the too big actually. And it shows the rhythm, right? Shows the rhythm, you can see. Okay, how small can I do? Let's see. Go slow. Did you see very slow? Frankly, you see my ink color. My ink is not thick enough, not dark enough, and because I always do the larger characters, and I see if it is too dry, it's very easy to get too dry things shows here. So that's how it works for the those two small brush. See if I can do the line things, how much I can do. You see, I didn't get enough ink yet. Do the bottom one still white, right? See how good if you can do the line, do the line things. Okay, also you can do line things very well, but especially I think especially for the calligraphy, when you do the signature or do the you want to do really fine and really one word is called exquisite or exquisite. Is that a good word? Yeah, in Chinese we say that, you know, the painting, if it's very meaning right, 写意 meaning right, or some fast work, meaning right, not the 钢笔, but you want the calligraphy or signature shows very exquisite things. You do not want ink pig. Anyway, okay, let's do today's work. This is the yeah, because I saw the signature and the subject use the calligraphy. We start to use already, and we just got this new brush, so it's time to introduce it. Okay, I think I wrote in the handout why we learn this. Totally, the phrase is 4 characters, and we know we learn the qi and the qi yun this time, this class, and save the 2 for next class and put together. You can anything, and it's a very good word and very classical and very high level the judgment for painting. And also the qi itself, I think, is the good word. Lots of people want to learn that for one character writing. Okay. Standard first. And we will, after the characters, we will review some Orchid basic things. And the next time we can write, we can paint the orchids again and put this word lively to the anything I said, for any landscape painting or for anything, even for orchid. And my orchid is blooming. Later we can see it. I mean, it's behind me at the screen. Okay, so let's do the standard style first. Okay, small slant, right? And like a 3 horizontal one, right? But try to put always a little bit up, right? And okay, 1 started at the kind of the center, a little bit up actually. My one is a little bit too low, and 2 and 3, and then connected the curve of the curve and hook. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and pause and go this way, pause and lift. Okay. Actually, so far is the simplified chi, simplified character for the chi so far. And what add inside is there? I think I explained. I explained the characters. So what's the character inside we are going to add?
Rice.
Yes, yes. I said the rice is graded on the practicing paper in China, and this also I said like English flag, like English flag things is rice. Easier to remember. Okay, 2 dots, but different way, different direction. 1, 2. The upper one, I mean right one, a little bit up. Yeah, do different. Okay, and small, horizontal, vertical, kind of thick, kind of the hook. Do that way. When you do single character, you can do a little bit of more hook here, but now it doesn't have to be emphasis on that because the big hook here, emphasis on, and dot this way, always like the raindrop dot. That's the whole character standard size. Okay, no problem, huh? Let's go walking style. The outside one can still tell, right? And after the hook, not really hook, just circle back to do the center one. Actually, the center one, same order to do, but really simplified to do the rice one. The English flag, not English flag anymore. Is simplified from become, you know, the rice itself. Okay, let's just do the center one first.
Veronica, we can't see your paper.
I'm sorry, you changed the screen. Thank you, Charlie. Okay, the rice stroke is like that, right? Like that, right? That's the rice. And when you become really quick, like what first, you can do that halfway if you think it's more clear. Okay, you can do that. Okay. Together. Right? And really fast, you do things same order, but it's like a reverse the number 3. Look at that, reverse the number 3 at first, right? And circle it. It is like, okay, like that. Do okay. Then vertical, then and and put the outside, this I said the simplified the chi together. Chi together easier, right? Slant, connect with the 3 horizontal. 1, 2, 3, and then this one back to the center. Do the Michael, you laughed. Why?
I wasn't expecting that movement. I just don't know why.
Okay, we need lots of practice because this character, you know, thinking of the meaning it's really need to, it shows if your chi is not connected or has not familiar with some, some place, you will feel after a while, you do really good. Yeah. See this one, I think here I try to show and I, interrupt and think about talk. Not really very good flow there. So I try to get flow and get used to the structure. Also, you need to think about things, keep one eye on the whole, your image, right? Your image on that for the balance. Okay, and also here, some people, do the like a Tai Chi, sometimes the master will see when you make the circle, sometimes like this way, and sometimes it's that way. Some people do like we do here, the sample, right? This way here. And some people do this way as well. You can do both. You can do either you feel comfortable or you feel where you feel comfortable is beautiful. Some people need to do more like twist here to change a little bit, like do the rhythm things, like you sing some things, or you play instrument, like music or like people's talking for the rhythm. Some people like that directly go there, or some people like a little bit, twist here to continue to start next step. Okay, let's go cursive style. Oh, that's a lot change. Basically, the chi, the simplified chi outside the thing, the big hook to that way become like a small hook end of up things, and the lower things from the middle become more like wholeness, right? And so the center vertical things become kind of a domestic stroke, like the spine looking. So keep it straight. Okay. The chi outside part, change the screen. Okay. So this part, right, become 1, 2, become this. Okay. And then center part, the rise part, English flag part, become, I said 1 dot. Sometimes, the whole thing's changed a lot, but keep the small element very clear. So the 2 dots here, very clear, especially the first dot. That's the very common way the calligrapher do the cursive style, keep some part very clear. Okay, and then change the order. So 2 dot first, and then vertical, then back, like tight some things on the spine, shows some things really, relying on the spine and help it support things to make it more stable looking, tight on that. Like number 2 actually indicated horizontal one and put together of this one and this one. So like 2 strokes tight on the vertical things. Okay, so the rise become the order changed, like what? Dot, dot, and vertical and the back, 2 strokes, tight on it, on the spine. Okay, so totally become this part not good. Too sharp. It doesn't mean not correct, incorrect. Some really, you know, you want your calligraphy, especially like the powerful things, but not really like the like an angry person or like very really too much outgoing of your mood thing. You believe other places will show, but doesn't have to be really sharp things. Okay. Dun, dun, and connect, actually you can do da, da. Anyway, you practice and see what way you feel comfortable. The way to do, I demoed and look at the example, see how you do your best things. And try to, the main things is try to keep the, you know, center things centered, and especially the spine, I call it the spine things, you know, stand up very up straight, and the bottom things, so up straight enough, and then you change the direction and back to the center, tied it. And the center part, do not go, I mean, too loose. I think this one is kind of too loose. Anyway, you can do very big one or very, you know, or small one. And I think everybody like these characters, so I want to demo it very very detailed for the for you to feel comfortable to write it. Not just to look at it, the beautiful, and think of the meaning and feel comfortable to write it. Look at this calligraphy style. By the way, calligraphy style, I think the name is still, I changed it from the official to the calligraphy, but still a little bit. It is art, okay, not any computer fine of the calligraphy style. Think of the calligraphy style seems like the machine made. It's art, especially nowadays is art. Okay, the dot, very small, and connect with the horizontal carving mood. Okay, we say only one goose-tail flying stroke, right? When you decided to do that, you read it, you look at it, and really this one, the hook one, keep it the style of the goose-tail flying, right? And the other horizontal, instead of no goose-tail flying, no flying. Instead, actually, did you see the horizontal one? I'm going to do the second one. is a little bit lifting a little bit, but very slow lifting, not sweeping. So after we learned goose tail flying, one of the feature of the clerical style for carving is gradually lifting, looks sharp tip at the end, but actually different style from sweeping. Slowly, 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 it shows. Yeah, slowly lifting. And then kind of start another stroke. Do not make that like standard style, the pressing, turning part. Do not make that other stroke. Okay, press, press, and the lifting, like a goose tail flying. And then rise. The dot is really interesting. Sometimes it looks very imperfect in the clerical style, but it is the beauty of the carving style, clerical style. Yeah, just remember, I think one thing, remember plowing and remember slow, slow. You know, when Qi Bai Shi do the painting, he always say slow, slow. His seal carving is very famous, and his style. And I think I mentioned once in the class, he was the carpenter. So go the brushwork. He especially painting or the clerical style, go slow. Feel you are plowing or carving things. Actually, this one I didn't do very good. I think 4 dots, yeah, the way, very interesting. Go slow, just go slow. It shows. Okay. And let's go the other characters. These characters, it's rhyme, but here actually also means here the mostly in our calligraphy or painting is we call rhythm or rhyme, which means like after that or can consist of things. You can feel the feeling of that, the rhythm, not just the beat, and also the rhyme of the beat, of the sound, of the painting, of your stroke. You know what? This is the ring, especially. I think I really want to say, you know, have you ever heard about the Peking opera? Okay, once or probably, no matter you like it or not, or you do not understand why people do that. And you know, nowadays in even in China, very less Chinese people and the young people, or they can accept this kind of things. They all like the popular song. Some popular songs, and one people actually master. She is the opera singer, and she's a master already. She tried to introduce that to the young people and try to explain what's this rhyme, or what's the rhyme here, what's the rhythm here. He said, like you say, like you speak in Chinese. More or less, you know, 你好, right? 你好, and 好 means good, right? Means good. And what she said is picking opera is not it's like a speaking. And after speaking, if you put some like the rhyme things on that, it sounds different. That's why picking opera is things. Okay, they say what her example is yeah, she said, if you say if you want to say people like a thumb up, like a good work, you say the good, good, good. You know, sometimes repeat like a triple times, right? Okay, what she said is picking opera is like to say, we say 好, right? 好. This is normal people say it's picking opera. If you want to say 3 times to thumb up, you know, two times thumb up, and even triple, right? You say 好, 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 right? But you try to use picking opera, try to use like a different rhyme, different rhyme, put a different rhyme on it to express different feeling. Okay, what her example, how to say 好, 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 is they say picking up, 好, 好, 好. Anyway, so that's why also in our painting, I want to explain what's this yun, what's this rhythm rhyme thing. Our painting, the higher in English, I don't know, Google give me just lively or vivid for the 气韵生动, this phrase, but it's actually very high level the standard of the judgment to say the painting, you know, it's really good. So with some live things, not the, you know, dead things. Anyway, let's learn this. How. Okay. Okay, standard style first. Dot. Short, horizontal. 2 dots always this way. 1 like that, and the right one higher, longer, longer horizontal. This is the character for stand. Stand up. Okay, and at the bottom we know is the sun or day, right? This is the left part, and the right part, the triangle things. Dot. Two inside, small horizontal, and then the seal one and connect with the dot this way, and the dot at the end this way. Yeah, you know what's the problem? My when 2 together, try to shorten this part, not the single characters anymore. Actually, the single characters, this one is music or sound. This one, yeah. So keep this shorter, and you do not want to put the 2 parts too apart. Okay, put them closer as one character, but someplace when you do the as part of the characters, do not do the the center part too long, Yeah, keep this shorter because I know right-hand side, I still have other part. So the good painting, the good calligraphy, you will see the vital energy of the qi, and also you want to see the rhythm and some rhyme, and see. I mean, the more than just some like a printing style things. You will see everything lively, vivid, with rhythm, and with your chi flow, vital energy. Okay, that's standard style. Walking style doesn't change that much, but put them together. And the bottom part, the sun part, become and back to the center like that, right? That's the simple things. And the center, the standard part, this part become two dots together. Like that. And this triangle things become kind of and the bottom things is just faster walking. It's just connected, doesn't change that much. Right here. One, two. Yeah, sometimes clear, sometimes a little bit squeezed. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So even like Kathy, even you said you mostly like the walking and the cursive style, but do you think when we practice or when I demo it, when we learn it in the class, from standard to analyze each strokes, it helped? Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah. Even later, we still decide that the rhythm based on the standard style, right? Based on that, better we understand it, and feel comfortable to put them together, walking or running. Okay, and then this one seems changed a lot, but actually not that much. We'll analyze it. So the music part, in other words, the left hand part become even faster, and the bottom the sun part is the sun and the day part just like two dots. Okay, that's it. That's it. And the right hand part, much more simplified, become disconnected because I stopped, doesn't show, become, okay, really triangle part and the big horizontal part becomes small, and then back to circle, and that the vertical, I mean the slant part become big, indicated vertical or some things, like that. I think this part a little bit too long. Yeah, so just this part. Become circle back and big dot things, slant things here and small dot. So I try to do things clear. I shows here. Actually, on the sample, you know, it's same way, but squeezed together. Squeezed together. That's not unclear. Actually, one row of like especially one character image things, try to avoid center part too spacey. Yeah, because you're thinking about your body. Your one leg, long leg is beautiful, or long arm is beautiful, long neck is beautiful. But here, like a center part, your heart here, your everything exposed here, try to emphasis on that and make it not too scattered. Okay, yeah, that's one rule. So do not think that part unclear, not beautiful. It's not. If the order stroke is correct, people can tell it is beautiful. Okay, last clerical style. Carving mood. Dot become kind of the horizontal, right? And the dot can be connected with the up or the bottom stroke, because for carving, we talked about easier, right? And for vertical, try to show it, or when you do it, it's really hard to make it really, absolute straight up. So instead, normally people do a little bit like a slant. A little bit like that. But remember, do it slow. Do not slow. Yeah. Carving mood. Carving, plowing mood. Okay. That's how much about the characters. And I think want to review some the orchids. Still remember that like three strokes. Three strokes. I tried to write the Chinese. Three strokes orchids. Three strokes orchid. Okay, which three stroke? Remember it. And the next time we do the more refined things. Okay, now just review the basic things. Okay, first things. Yeah, Mary, probably for you need to review more. You learn from 1, whatever you go, okay. Open the sky, whatever you go to slant, but try to go slow, okay. And make some press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. Try to make it 2 to 3 times, whatever you go, okay. We call open the sky. Whatever you go, okay. And the second, what's the second? Second, make the phoenix eye, which means cross it, but leave the eye there, and almost the same direction, but cross it to help it. Press, lift, press, lift, press, lift, press, lift. Second, eye. I just simply write eye, okay. Can you see the eye here? That means how to cross it, right? We want some cross. And the third one, not help anymore. I'm talking about the normally, very basic thing. To other direction, but the third one is break it. Press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. The third one, to see the eye here. The second is eye, right? The third one, break this phoenix eye, which means do another way, other way, and to change other direction and to cross it through the eye. Understand it? Yes. Okay. That's the very basic one. But of course, you can add the fourth one at help, short one, and the fifth one, of course. Or you can have another group of 3 to put them together. Yeah, but remember, do you think this is orchid already? Yes. Yes. Okay. This is for leaves, right? And for the flower. Okay, orchids actually leaves. And the flower is 5 strokes. 5 strokes. Okay, look at, see the back, I'll try to bring it closer. Okay, here you go. The flower with 5 petals for the flower. 5 petals for the flower. Okay, and the stem there. But do you think looked like 3 petals? Do you think it looks like 3 petals instead of 5? Yes, right? Okay, let me introduce it, and later we will know, it will help our painting. Okay, it doesn't like the plum blossom. Plum blossom, 5 petals, very rounded. It's at the same layer like that, right? And orchids with 3 out petals and 2 petals, we call it embracing, like two arms, embracing petals. Okay, so on side, if a side view is like that, side view like that, and front view looks like that. That's why when you look at it, it's like the 3 petals for the real flower, because it's not at the same level for that. Okay. So when you do the 5-1 petals, easier to do a little bit angled side. So 5 strokes for the petal. Okay, so very small press and lift. Okay, press and lift. And press and lift. Press and lift. 3 already, right? 3 already. And then other 2 to the direction, probably cannot really see it. Or something like a little bit crossed. Okay, and also practically for painting, people normally to do like the 3 first, and then 2 out 2 to define the direction. 1, 2, 3, and like that. When totally opened, you know, sometimes the lotus flower, more gestured, and the 2 petals and really open like that. So just remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, different direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can leave a little bit of space even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible. And sometimes actually you can only see, you know, the bud, or you can only see like a 4 of them. I remember once Kathy does the dragonfly with the wings of the like the 1 pair, or other pair doesn't really show. That's possible, yeah. You know, different direction, or sometimes even overlap, you know. And really, actually, I mean, practice the stroke of the petals. You're supposed to use the light ink, and later use really dark ink to dot center. Center as like we learned the heart, right? Is this the character for heart? Remember that? Yes. Okay, we do 3 or 4 dots. It's like the right grass cursive writing of the heart. We do that. You know, make the 3 dots really connect. Okay, everywhere. Center. Three dots or four dots. Yeah, or you can do four dots like that. Anyway, look at it really calligraphic with the some tendency of the movements in between the strokes, and with some connection or with some relationship, three dots or four dots, not not like the perfect round dot, center. We want things like that. Okay, that's the basic review of the orchids and really calligraphic. And the next class, we will do the orchids. If you want to practice, you can do the three strokes. See if you can do really simple things, but it's orchid. Do three. You do three strokes from different. You can vary it from different directions, and those three strokes, try to do not like a rainbow like that. Do from this side to press and lift at least twice. Press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. Do that, and then second, open the sky, make the eye. Yeah, it's rhyme. Okay, the second, right? Press and lift, and break, press and lift, press and lift, like that from this side. And also get used to from this side, I can use my left hand. Press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. It's fine if you got something void, shu, And then the second one. So the first one is open the sky, whatever you go. Okay. The second one, make the eye. Press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. Okay. The third one, see the eye here? The third one, break it. Press it, lift. This is also orchid. Okay. And upside down, fine, from the cliff, orchids. That's lots of paintings do that. Okay, from here, same thing, open the sky, press and lift, press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. Make the eye, press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. And break the eye. Where is the eye? Here. Okay, the root and here. Break the eye. That's also on the cliff. Okay. And from that side, press and lift, press and lift, press and lift. Eye. Break the eye. Okay, later, even you do more strokes, eventually the bunch of the orchid's leaves, you need to see eye. You need to see eye. That's the principle. That's the principle. But try to do first three strokes and make it an orchid already. And the next time we do the other characters, and also I will put pictures later on that. See my this orchid leaves is variegated. See that? With some lighter green or call yellow, or some people call it gold, some at the edge of that, or actually stripes on the leaves. I will put some pictures to show it, so we can do some color things on the leaves or color ink together with leaves. And this class, we just review the basic structure, play with ink for the flower leaves and for the flower petals. Okay. And some people call it like the how to say, the constructionally beautiful, or you know, you think about negative space, or yeah, if you need to do the sculpture or the construction things, where you want a line, a basic line. Okay, 3 of them. Think about, you know, okay, say example, if I do the first, like that, and whereas the second I want to do, thinking about the space, okay, I divided kind of that, right, diagonally divide like that, and the second one, third one to balance a little bit, right, to break the eye. Where's eye? Oh, the big eye, big things eye here. Okay, I think the negative place I divided, you know, already, and later a little bit of flower and your name or some things, you know, here. But very important to get the basic 3 leaves, 3 strokes, and try to get, when you go so far here and the basic things is done already, try to get these kind of things. I mean, how important for those 3 strokes. And later you try to do things, add more beauties you can do, but try to get the first things good. First things good, yeah. I mean, not other trivial things, but these main things is this calligraphy strokes. And also, I think once I mentioned, sometimes the first things, why we call it open sky, some experienced artists said that kind of the first one, normally you choose the one like from the real thing, that piece, I really like it, or on my negative space, I really think which one is today or right now, I really want to choose first to do that. And after that, other things, you know, follow and break to make the the good balance of that kind of followed. Some experienced artist make a joke, says, when I first stroke done, I know how much this painting worth. You know, sometimes when you're done, it's not as you expected. You know, right? Yeah. And very cautious, but turn out the chi or the energy, vital energy, not that good. You know, a cautious, nothing wrong. But anyway, try to play with those 3 strokes to make the basic things good. Try to get used to, yeah, the way to do that. Okay. Any questions? Oh, Charlie's suggestion says, when I do the phrase, ask me to, because vertical and horizontal, to make the translation things beside, sometimes kind of hard to tell which one is which one, the characters. I mean, we learned, we're supposed to tell not each strokes, but from the looking, probably we can tell which character is which character. But yeah, next time I will do for the whole phrase for my demo. Later I will write the small things beside, easier for you to review. Okay. Oh, and I put the in the classroom the Japanese make the modern creation of the painting, and I mean do the kanji. The kanji in Japanese kanji do that, and very thoughtful, and lots of techniques there. And I asked him, and he said everything is natural, and didn't use even any glue or any alum to get the effects, but he used ice to control, control temperature, and so that the ink and the paper is absorbent, so get the very big stroke, but it's one stroke, right? Not the back and forth painting doing. It's one stroke, right? But to let it smear at the right place, stop, leave a little bit of, a little bit of gap there, let people to see a little bit, can breathing things. I think very technical, and lots of practice, I bet. But he said use everything natural, but he used temperature control, use ice or everything, with the ink and the paper, make friends and work on that to get the image he wants. Okay, any suggestions, let me know, and happy painting. See you next class.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Victoria.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kathy.